On December 23rd, 2015, a small town's police department received two distress calls. What unfolded was a riveting 7-year investigation, ending in a jaw-dropping revelation that left everyone stunned. In this video, we will see what the police encountered there and why it took 7 years to solve the case. Before we jump straight into the video, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also hit the bell icon for future updates. So without any further delay, let's dive deeper into this case. Connie was born on July 31st, 1976, in Allenton, Connecticut. Her passionate nature led to her pursuit in the medical education field, and then worked in pharmaceutical sales. She also served as the vice president of a local charity, providing emergency medical aid. In the early 2000s, she met Richard and they married on July 4th, 2003. They built a nurturing home in Ellington and had 2 sons. Their spacious house and close-knit neighborhood facilitated cherished gatherings with friends over the years. But it did not last long, and something terrible happened that changed their lives forever. Search operations. On the morning of December 23rd, 2015, the police department received 2 distress calls in quick succession. The security company alerted them about an alarm at Richard and Connie's house, and later Richard himself called for assistance. Upon arriving, officers were confronted with a horrifying scene. They found Richard in the kitchen, partially tied to an overturned chair with visible wounds and another restraint around his neck. Richard informed that an unknown intruder was still in the house. Backup was immediately requested, and thorough search commenced. In the basement, they tragically discovered Connie's lifeless body with a gun nearby. Richard recounted the events leading up to the incident, which involved encountering the intruder while at home alone. The assailant demanded valuables and bank information, threatening harm to the family. A struggle ensued, resulting in Connie's being shot and Richard being injured with puncture wounds. Richard eventually managed to fight back, causing the intruder to flee after setting fire to his own mask. Despite an extensive search, the intruder remained at large. Investigation revealed peculiarities in the timeline, with discrepancies in the alarm activation. At the time, Richard contacted the police. The case perplexed detectives as canine units failed to detect the intruder's scent. Identification of the killer. Connie, Richard's wife, was brutally attacked in their home, leaving her clinging to life. Detectives pressed for details, but Richard's words were eerie and ambiguous, describing a tall and formidable masked intruder. A web of deceit began to unravel as Richard's statements grew increasingly suspicious. His recollections twisted and turned like a malevolent maze. Initially, he claimed innocence, stating he left for work as Connie prepared for her training session. But within the starry walls of the hospital, his memory wavered, leaving uncertainty in its wake. Did he activate the alarm? Did he hear a noise? The truth slipped his fingers like sand, and detectives could sense the chilling presence of deception. Connie's lifeless body, bearing the unmistakable mark of 2 gunshot wounds, lay in a pool of darkness. Richard's wounds' peculiar location on his left side, coupled with the absence of any defensive marks, led investigators down a sinister trail. Could he have inflicted them himself? Crucial evidence came from Connie's fitness tracker, showing she arrived at the gym at 8:53 and left at 9:08. The data contradicted Richard's claim of an immediate attack upon her return home. The bracelet data indicated that she walked inside her house from 9:18 to 10:17, being alive for nearly an hour. Social media data supported this. In April 2017, after a year of gathering evidence, the police arrested Richard, shocking those who saw him as the victim. On May 10th, 2022, the trial, a theater of dread, unveiled the true face of evil. The sinister web Richard wove slowly unraveled, revealing a heartless murderer whose actions defied reason. The jury delivered its verdict, and darkness claimed its price. 65 years behind bars, but even in the confines of a prison cell, Richard clung to his twisted tale, a dark specter of denial in a world haunted by horror. The tale of Richard's sinister betrayal is an unsettling reminder that evil could lie hidden within even the most ordinary of faces. Join us in the next chapter as we continue to delve deeper into such riveting cases. Stay tuned, folks, because we've got so many more unbelievable stories lined up for you. So that brings us to the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed watching it and got to learn something new from it. If you did, then consider pressing the like button. Also share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like these.